Why hello everybody, it's Emma here, the Bookish Princess. Now it has been absolute ages since I updated you guys on my bullet journal progress. I just started a bullet journal at the start of this year. I did do an update in March, but I haven't done anything since then, so today we are going to fix that. I'll be honest with you guys, I did fall off the bullet journal bandwagon a little bit there during April and May. I don't know why it is, but it feels like those spring months always go faster than like any other months of the year. They're just so busy. And I felt like I was so busy that I didn't even have time to sit down and draw out the pages and everything. So I'm going to take you guys back in time and show you some of the pages that you haven't seen yet that I've done since March, because I didn't entirely cut out April and May. I had some pages in there. Totally haven't updated my index. Definitely need to fix that. I think I'll do that later though. That's not very exciting. But what I will do is update my reading page. I really like the idea of this with the bookshelf, but it is hard to write the titles in. Maybe it's because my book physically the pages are fairly small, so there just isn't a lot of space to make very large spines. Totally didn't mean to cut off the shot there where I was actually writing the titles in, but if you want to know what I've been reading, you can just watch my May Reads video, because it was basically all the books I mentioned in that. Here are my March pages. I did write in a couple quotes. This is 100% my favorite one. This quote is actually from Mother Teresa, or Saint Teresa of Calcutta. Apparently this prayer was written on the wall in her home for children in Calcutta, and they suspect that Mother Teresa wrote it herself. So here's what it says. People are often unreasonable, irrational, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and some genuine enemies. Succeed anyway. If you are honest and sincere, people may deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend hours creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. The prayer actually does go on from there, so you should definitely go and look up the rest of it if you haven't heard it before. I didn't have room for all of it on that page, but I'll have to put the rest of it on another page sometime. All right, next we come to what have been some of my favorite pages in my bullet journal so far. I find it really helpful to have like a multi-month calendar to plan out my videos, just so I can visually see this is the Monday one, this is the Thursday one, here's what my idea is. So I try to like write it in pencil and then write it over it in marker once I know what I'm gonna put in, although sometimes I change my mind after I've done the marker and I just have to cross it out or use some whiteout. I've done these sorts of lists before just on random notepads, but it's fun to have my bullet journal to house this sort of calendar set up in, and I really like having multiple months because I like to have, an idea of what's coming up and also what went before. And then I have some of my April pages. I wasn't super crazy about this one, like blue and yellow. I didn't have a very concrete idea of what I wanted, so I just kind of did the little stripes in there. I liked how the rest of April turned out a little better. It's got more of a vertical layout rather than horizontal. And then we come to the big gap. May just got away from me, so I only ended up doing one page for the end of May, and even that I just kind of did really quickly. See, this is the problem with bullet journaling for me, is that I feel like I have to draw out like a really beautiful, kind of elaborate, creative, artsy spread, and then I can make my list. So it's like on weeks when I'm really busy and I didn't have time to do the artsy spread, then it's like, well, I have to make my list somewhere else, and it kind of loses its utilitarian function, because it is actually really useful for keeping track of things and planning ahead. I really like being creative and like looking at other bullet journal spreads on YouTube or on Pinterest and getting fun ideas. Just need to sort of schedule it in more, so I make sure I actually sit down and do it. And of course, that's what we're going to be doing today. So I am planning out the month of June. I know we're already a week or two into it, but that's okay. We'll just skip the first week. So I went for some blues. For January, February, and March, I did do like a sort of more traditional bullet journal first page of the month where I like had the vertical, numbered dates running down, and then I could like put appointments and video plans in there. But I don't know, I'm not sure how useful I found that to be, but I did like having like the little goals and like, general, one general planning page for the month. So I still did a sort of general planning page. I did a little spot to put in some goals. I also did a spot to put in meals because I've been trying to use my bullet journal to, plan out what I'm making for lunch, what I'm making for dinner. So I had some room here on this page for a quote, so I decided to grab a quotation from a book I'm reading right now, The Child from the Sea. Last week I did a video all about Elizabeth Good, who is the author of The Child from the Sea and just one of my favorite authors ever. I'm not even finished with this book yet, and there have been so many wonderful quotations. The one I picked out reads, "My uncle says that we are made new with every heartbeat, as the world with every spring. New birth is the rhythm of the world." So I kind of happened upon an arrow theme, and I just decided to go with it and put in a couple little tasks there. At the bottom of every week, I'm going to do 4 sort of mini lists. So I'm going to have upload, edit, film, and blog. I'm not sure those are in the order that makes the most sense. I might have to rearrange them, but the basic idea is to help me keep track of what needs to be filmed, what needs to be edited, what's done. So it's nice to have a little weekly cheat sheet right at hand there. Then I decided to go ahead and stick with the arrow theme for the moment. I kind of liked using the different shades of blue. Got a little two-tone going on there. By the way, that's my chip mug, which is like one of my favorite mugs. It's so, so adorable. So again, putting the upload, edit, film, and blog lists down there so I can keep track of what is going on my YouTube and blog. I really like using this, I guess it's a Papermate black pen, along with my Tombow brush markers when I'm bullet journaling. I think they just look really nice together. I feel like I could do with like a slightly thinner marker. Actually, the Papermate is sometimes a little bit too thick. Like I feel like I need to write smaller to fit everything onto the pages of my bullet journal because it is a little bit on the smaller size. So that was just a quick update for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Are you bullet journaling? Let me know about your progress down in the comments below. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. I occasionally do bullet journal videos. I also do bookish videos about what I'm reading, Disney videos, travel videos, style videos. If that sounds like fun, I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up. I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Until then, I hope you have a magical day. Bye, guys.